get it. I make money, cha-ching, I spit it. Yeah, I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I be getting it. These haters, bitches, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they saying it. Pulling up in the hood, shaking up the skirt. Bitches in the back, wishing that they could. I'm that bitch. I'm here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, to all my orbies. I'm here, you're here, and those hanging ass bitches are over there. Okay, so let's get started with this YouTube video today, honey. Okay, so boom. So today we're gonna be doing a story time / mukbang. Okay, we're gonna be doing a finger food mukbang. We have our nachos here with our turkey meat, well seasoned, with a little bit of nacho cheese meat, with the Doritos chips. Yes, honey. And then we also have here 2 fish tacos, okay? We'll season it with the fry batter, you know what I'm saying? The lettuce and the onions, boo. It doesn't get any better than that, honey. So, boom. Let's get into this. So, today's story time is going to be the time that I was talking to a doctor, okay? So, let me put this right here. Oh, you guys, I always keep taking my retainers off on camera. I'm sorry. But you already know the game, okay? So, boom. So, let's get into this. Oh, and we also have our cranberry juice. Where's my manners? Here. You know, you guys are thirsty. So, boom. Let's get into the story time. But before we get into the story time, let's go ahead and nibble and zibble, okay? Y'all, I am so hungry, okay, honey? But I'm going to give y'all a bite first. Yes, mama, yes. This shit was, it make me cream. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna drop the damn plate. Ah! Here. I was gonna let you guys grab your own, but here. You know Mama O has to feed you goodies. And you guys, so let's get started. So boom. So we're gonna call him. We're just gonna call him Mr. Doc. Now, this story time, I was debating on whether I wanted to tell it or not because, to be honest, this was a very scary, sketchy story time. So yeah. But nevertheless, let's get into it. So we're gonna call him Mr. Doc. Me and Mr. Doc met actually on the Grindr app. Now this was when I was 16. Yes, I know. I was always talking to older men. Even when I was a teenager, I always had a thing for older men. You know, boys my age really didn't treat me well. Really, in high school, all they wanted to do was, you know, fuck me, you know, have sex with me. And honestly, I mean, I will say they treated me much more better in high school than in middle school, because in middle school, as you guys know, or if I don't know if you guys know, but I was overweight. People used to call me a fat. And it just seemed like ever since I dropped weight in high school, everybody wanted to talk to me. All the boys want to, screw me, excuse me. So, but at the same time, it was very so much them, in public, talking about me and then wanting to talk to me in private. So, that was just one of the things that I faced, you know, in high school. So I always, had found interest in older men because I don't know, they were just more mature. And, a lot of people say, oh, you had no business, talking to older men at that age. And I'm not here to promote it or to influence talking to older men. That's just something that I did, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna live my life the way I want to live my life. I'm not here to persuade anybody to be a teenager talking to older men. You pick and choose who you want to talk to. Who am I to say it's right or if it's wrong? So boom. So yeah. Mr. Doc. We were talking when I was 16. He was, I think, in his late 20s. I think 28 or 29 at the time. So I remember him being like, yeah, he must have been, yeah, around that age. And so yeah, we was talking and stuff, and everything was going good. Now when we were talking though, I did not know that he was a doctor. When we first, start chatting, exchanging pics, this and this and this and that. I found out that he was a doctor. Actually, wait, we were not on the ground app. We were actually on we was actually on, what app was that? POF. POF stands for Plenty of Fish. I was on Plenty of Fish. That's the app we was on. So on that app in itself, my profile stated that I was female, and then of course I would let them know as time went on or when they, chatted with me. So I let him know. I informed him that I was transgender. And that's when he was like, oh, sorry, y'all, stuck in my mouth. That's when he was like, oh, really? I did not know, you look amazing. And that's when he told me that he was like, well, I could get you, hormones. I could get you surgeries and this and this and this and this and that. And he was like, are you interested? And at that time, I mean, like, if you guys think I look good now, like, in high school, because I was 16 at the time, I was like a sophomore. I was so petite. Like, I really was way more smaller, back in, at that time. I'm not saying that you had to be petite to look more female and feminine, but for me, that was just the case. I mean, I think I still look really good, right now, because I also right now don't take any hormones. So, that's when I was, just like, I really wasn't, wanting it, and then at the same time, hold on. But then again, at the same time, it would have been nice to, have the boobs, the extra soft skin, or whatever. Although I'm pretty good with managing that, like I said, I put on a bra, I take good care of myself as far as eating, eating stuff that's going to give me good, clear skin, and drinking water, moisturizing my face and my body, So, I'm definitely doing, finding other alternatives, for me not having those hormones and surgeries. So anyway, so it was just basically saying, you'll look way more better and this and this and this and this and that. So I was just like, I don't know, I'll think about it. And it was just like, he was kind of iffy. I felt like, we're not talking to me Because I told him I would feel a little iffy about it. So then we stopped talking for a moment. And then as time went on, because I really wanted to talk to him. Because, and he told me, he was like, I could get you these hormones and stuff because I'm a doctor and stuff. That's how I found out that he was a doctor, because when I had told him that I was trans, and, he was like, oh, I could get you, these pills and stuff because, I'm a doctor. And so we started talking or whatever, and then I purposely was posting more cute pictures to get him to try to talk to me again. So he was talking to me, and he was just like, "You look really good on your new pictures that you post." He said, "Hey, let's meet." Sent me a Uber to his location. We were in his house, a very nice big house. And he was just like, so why don't you want, take hormones and stuff like this? Was the first thing he asked me when I walked in. And I was just like, because, I already look good. He was like, well, you could look much more better. So I'm just like, is this all we're going to talk about or whatever? So then the strangest thing had happened. This older lady had came from out of nowhere. Like, I don't even know where she even came from. And he was just like, well, undress yourself. He's like, I just want to see something. And he was like, I was like, why? And he was like, because I need to check your body and stuff and see how healthy you are. I'm like, what? And I said, I'm not comfortable doing this. And he was just like, because I did tell him, I was looking for an older man and, an older gentleman, to spoil me and do all this stuff. And he was like, listen, if you want to be my girl, you want to be Daddy's little princess, you're going to have to, get these surgeries, get these hormones and stuff like this. And I'm just like I was so scared at this time because I was just like, what the fuck has what are you doing, Ori? What the fuck are you doing? Like I told you guys, I didn't make all the right decisions and choices, especially when I was a teenager. Okay, I was very much so new to the game of going on the dating apps, meeting people. So the only thing that's running through my mind is like, what is my mom gonna think? Like, she's gonna be wondering, how do I got all these surgeries? Like, why do I have boobs out of nowhere? Like, what am I doing? Like, I was shaking, I was sweating, I was just, just story time, just talking about it is just crazy. And I'm just like, I don't even know why I just panicked. I didn't even say anything. I took off my clothes and I let her, she was checking my underarms, checking my waist, checking my ribs and looking underneath my private part, my anal and, my front part, checking my neck and my spine. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And so they were talking or whatever. And he was just like, you're very healthy and this and this and that. And I'm like, who? I didn't even ask questions until after that. And he was like, you're just very healthy and stuff like that. And he was just like, so let's do it. Let's do the surgeries, this and that. And I'm just like, what the fuck have I got myself into? And so I was like, okay, I was at this point, I was so scared. I was just about to run out. But I said, okay, well, let me just, go to the bathroom, to go freshen up and stuff like this. Like, I just was like telling him I need to use the bathroom. And he said that he was, going to, run some blood or whatever. And so it was just so creepy and so weird. Like, what? So at this point in time, I went to the bathroom and he was just like, "What are you doing? What's taking you so long?" At this point in time, I'm just trying to figure out how to get out this house. That's the only thing I'm trying to figure out. Because I said, "What the fuck have I got myself into?" And so I had walked out, and they were just both sitting right there. And I said, "You know what? I'm just not comfortable doing this. I want to go home." And he started yelling, he's like, "You want to go home after you came? I sent the Uber to you. You have, you know, this other doctor. He was like, you have her check you and this and that." And he was like, you have her checking you and make sure that you was okay for the surgeries, and you're getting ready for me to run your blood. Like, why you want to go home? Oh, excuse me. And I was just like, I'm not comfortable doing this. And it was just like he was yelling and being really aggressive, like forcing me to say I want to do this. And I did not want to do this. So I told him I don't want to do this. I was nervous. I was crying at this point. I said, I just want to go home. I don't even know. Like, I was just breaking down, and I was like, I want to go home. And he was like, "You know what? Just get out of my face." He's like, "I'll send you a Uber. Go stand outside." So I'm just standing outside for like 30 minutes, like, where the fuck is the Uber at? And I just see him and her looking out the window. And then he comes out, he was like, "So have you changed your mind?" And I said, "No, where is my Uber at? Where is, what I'm saying?" And he was like, "Okay, 1 second." And I said, "You know what? Shit." I said, "No, I'm leaving. I'm going." And so I ended up just leaving, or whatever the case may be. And I just had to find a ride home that one time. I had actually called this other dude that I was talking to. And I told him to send me a Lyft or Uber. I forgot what was it. It would send me around home or whatever, because I didn't want to be around nobody at that time. How was I gonna have him come pick me up and just like everything was okay? You know? Like, I told him that I didn't have I forgot what I told him, but I didn't tell him what happened. I just told him I needed to ride. And like, how was I just gonna be able to get in his car and be able to see like everything was okay? Or to even tell him what the fuck just had happened? Like, I just wanted to be alone. I just wanted to get in the Uber, get in the Lyft, and go home. And just think about what the fuck I just got myself into. And I was just like, I don't even know. It was so scary. It was so scary. I mean, oh my goodness. But good thing I had got out of that situation, because it was definitely scary. So just let me know how you guys feel about this creepy story time. Um, and yeah, until next time, my Orbeez.